Hello, so today I'm going to talk about the brand Zephyr Hills and the impacts that it has caused in the area, um, how it has sourced out from Zephyr Hills, Florida into neighboring counties and cities, and how, although it is not completely pure water, it is probably the cleanest and purest water we'll get to most other water companies, the water companies. And just a little bit of the history. Zephyr Hills originated in Zephyr Hills, Florida, in the 60s, and started producing water back then. And within a 20-year span was switched from Zephyr Hills Water Company and was bought out by Superior. And in the 2000s, they started seeking to expand, which they expanded to a little community or a little town called Crystal Springs. And in that town, they had a preserve or reserve. And basically, it was the Crystal Springs Recreational Reserve. And in that reserve, it was used for many, many years as a tourist spot and used for its springs. And in the 2000s, it closed. It just happened to close. And citizens in that community were enraged, were devastated. They saw that as history and as something to do with their kids and their family every summer. And they traced the closings back to Zephyr Hills wanting to increase their water withdrawal. And they were, at the time, they were bringing in about 300,000 gallons of water a day. And with that shutdown of that reserve, they increased their water to 1.8 million gallons of water a day to be able to obviously produce more water for these water bottles and just more production. And currently now, as of 2017, Zephyr Hills pumps about 30 million gallons of water a day, which is, it's absurd how much water is pumped a day. 30 million gallons. And all that has been done within a span of 30 to 40 years from its original date of establishment. And basically, when it comes to the impurities of this water, it's again not the purest water, but it is the closest to pure water. pH levels is a measure of how acidic the water is, and it ranges from 0 to 14, and 7 being most neutral, and Zephyr Hills sits at 7.5 pH levels, which is very, very good. Ranked third best in the entire world, to be exact, by research states. And yeah, it basically, I mentioned, Zephyr Hills and when it originated, the impact that it's done to neighboring towns from Zephyr Hills, Florida to Crystal Springs, and how it's impacted their livelihood, and the impact that Zephyr Hills has with its purity nowadays in the world. That's all I got. Thank you.